factor 25x squared minus 9. 25x squared is 5x squared minus 9, which is 3 squared. The answer is 5x plus 3 times 5x minus 3. 36x squared is 6 between parentheses squared. 49y squared is 7y between parentheses squared. The answer is 6x plus 7y times 6x minus 7y. 9x to the fourth is 3x squared between parentheses squared minus 5y between parentheses squared. The answer is 3x squared plus 5y times 3x squared minus 5y. To factor the polynomial x cubed minus 4x, we need to proceed in 2 steps. The first will be to factor the greatest common factor between those two terms. X cubed is x times x squared, and 4x is x times 4. So x is the greatest common factor. Now we're left with x squared minus 4. And x squared minus 4 is the difference of two perfect squares. We can factor it again. And we'll have x, do not forget x, we'll have x times x plus 2 times x minus 2. First, we're going to factor the greatest common factor, and between 10 and 90 is 10. We're left with x squared minus 9, difference of two perfect square, which we will factor again. X plus 3 times x minus 3. So the answer is 10 times x plus 3 times x minus 3. Between 18 and 8, the greatest common factor is 2. Let me show you. 18 is 2 times 9, which is 3 times 3. And 8 is a bunch of 2's. 2 times 4 times 2 times 2 times 2. So the greatest common factor is just 2. Between x to the 5th and x to the 3rd, the greatest common factor is x to the 3rd. Y to the 5th and y to the 7th, the greatest common factor is y to the 5th. 2 times 9 is 18. So we have 9. X cubed times x squared is x to the 5th. So we have x squared. And y times 1 is y to the 5th. We don't have to write it. Minus 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. X cubed times 1 is x cubed. We don't have to write it. And y to the 5th times y to the 2nd is y to the 7th. Final answer is 2x cubed y to the 5th times, this is a difference of 2 squared, 3x plus minus 2y minus 2y. To divide, let's separate the terms. 25x cubed divided by 5x plus 10x divided by 5x. 25 divided by 5 is 5, and x cubed divided by x is x squared. 10 divided by 5 is 2, x over x is 1. So the answer is 5x squared plus 2. Now, when we have to factor 25x cubed plus 10, we just going to multiply the divisor by the quotient. 5x times 5x squared plus 2. 12x cubed y divided by 6x squared y plus 6x squared y squared divided by 6x squared y. 12 divided by 6, 2. X cubed divided by x squared, x. And y divided by y, 1. 6 divided by 6, 1. X squared divided by x squared, 1. And y squared divided by y, y. So to factor 12x cubed y plus 6x squared y, y squared, we multiply 6x squared y, the divisor, by the quotient, 2x plus y. Factor out the GCF between 5 and 10. 5 between x squared and x, x. So it's 5x times x plus 2. Between 18 and 12, the GCF is 6. Between x squared and x cubed, the GCF is x squared. So it'll be 6x multiplied by 3. 3 times 6, 18, 18x squared. Minus 2, 2 times 6 is 12. Multiplied by x, y. Between 12, negative 18 and 6, the GCF is 6. A squared, a cubed. GCF is a squared. B cubed, b fourth, and b cubed. The GCF is b cubed. C is just by itself. 6 times 2, 12. So we're going to have 2. A squared, b cubed. So it's going to be 2c. Minus 3. 3 times 6, 18. A squared and a squared. So that's 1. B to the third, b to the fourth. We need b. So it's minus 3b. Plus 6 times 1 is 6, so we don't have to write it. A squared times a, which is a cubed, so it's going to be just a. And b cubed, which is 1, we don't have to write it. So this is the answer. 6a squared b cubed, 2c minus 3b plus a. Between 7 and 21, the GCF is 7. X squared and x cubed, x squared. Y and y squared, y. Z cubed and z squared, z squared. 7 times 2, 14. We'll get 2. X and x squared, 1. We don't have to write it. Y and y, 1. We don't have to write it. And z squared and z cubed, we need z. 2z minus 3. 3 times 7, 21. X times x squared, x cubed. And y times y, y squared. That's it, because z squared and z squared is 1. Between 50 and 40, GCF 10. X to the fourth, x to the third, x to the third. Y to the fifth, y to the seventh, y to the fifth. So we get 10 times 5, 50. X times x squared, x to the fourth. Plus 10 times 4, 40. And y to the fifth times y to the second, y to the seventh. Between 49 and 14, GCF is 7. X squared and X cubed, GCF X squared. Y fifth and Y fourth, GCF Y fourth. Z to the third and Z to the fourth, GCF Z to the third. Now 7 times 7, 49, and Y times Y1, Y to the fifth. X squared and Z to the third need just to be multiplied by 1. 7 times 2, 14. X squared times X, X to the third, and Z times Z cubed, Z to the fourth.